those $600 plane tickets, sis, and you go home. But in Japan, it's not that easy because I'm 6,000 miles away, and it's not that easy to just get on a plane and just go home, and it ain't that cheap. It's almost $2,000. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup and doing my hair and just kind of venting and talking. A lot of you guys have been asking me questions about how do I feel about the move about Japan, and I got a lot of tea to spill, okay? So if you wanna know how I feel about the move about Japan, if you wanna know how I'm feeling, life update kind of situation, mental health update, then make sure you guys go ahead and keep on watching. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it so y'all can see me being a hot mess, y'all. I'm on my period, so just ignore everything in this video, okay? All right, y'all, we're gonna jump straight into today's video. I'm super excited. Actually, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm really not excited. Like, I'm really having, did I get this on my shirt? I'm really having a rough day, okay? A rough week rather, but I just wanted to sit down and do my makeup because I'm just feeling a little down, and I know when I do my makeup, I typically feel better. So if my energy in this video is kind of low, it's because your girl is going through, okay? So yeah, I'm just gonna prime my skin. Everything that I'm gonna be using, I have linked down below for you guys. So make sure you guys are checking the description box because y'all always ask me to link my products. So that's what I've been doing. I linked my products for you guys so that way you guys know what I'm using, and it's actually a direct link, so you can just click it, sis, and be done. But yeah, so I'm just going to prime my face. I actually don't even know why I prime my forehead because I don't put liquids on my forehead. My forehead is so dark right now. So yeah, I need to really get a desk mirror because I don't have one. I have like this huge mirror that sits next to my camera, so I'm just like looking in that, but I need to get like, you know, like a little mirror that you keep on your actual desk. That's what I need to get. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with Tatcha Silk Canvas. I really love this primer. At first, when I first started using it, I didn't really feel like you could tell a difference. I'm like, I just paid $60 for this primer and you can't even tell no difference, but you actually can tell a difference. It just makes your skin look so smooth and so like even, like especially if you have texture. This is good because it kind of like fills your pores in, almost like a pore filling primer. So I just put this basically in my T-zone where I typically have a lot of pores, and then whatever's left over I just kind of rub it on my forehead because I don't really put product on my forehead at all. If anything, it's more of like a powder situation. It's never a like liquid unless it's in the winter time, but in the summer I don't do it. And here in Japan, I didn't know that in Japan it is cold only from February to April type of vibe. I thought, I don't know what I thought because this is a tropical island, so I kind of figured that it wouldn't be like that, but I was just kind of shook. I need, what do I want to use? I need to wet this, but I don't want to get up. So for foundation, I'm going to use this Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 334. Typically, I'm in the shade 330, but 330 is way too light right now, so I'm going to use 334. And I'm going to just pat that all over my skin. But yeah, y'all, I really just am like having the hardest time adjusting being here. And I just don't know if I like it here in Japan. Like, as of right now, I hate it. I'm gonna just tell y'all that now. I hate it, and I'll tell you why. So I've been here for a month. The main reason, okay, let me give y'all a little backstory, right? I'm gonna tell y'all why we moved to Japan, why we picked Japan, all that good stuff. So the main reason that we picked Japan is because my husband is coming from doing a very hard job for 3 years. So after doing a very hard job for 3 years, we decided that we wanted a vacation type of situation. We just wanted to be able to travel, and you know, although we still have to work and all that stuff, that's understandable. We just wanted to basically, oh baby, I'm not liking this foundation. I don't know what it's doing. Is it too dry? I think this foundation is too dry. Okay, I was trying not to use my Pat McGrath, but I'm gonna have to use my Pat McGrath. Basically, my husband is coming from doing a very hard job. It's basically literally the title of the job is like a hard duty station. So it was a very hard time for him, a very hard time for me, a very hard time for our marriage. So we decided that when we leave here, when we left San Diego, we wanted to go somewhere that was very relaxing, that was very tropical, somewhere that we can, you know, relax and kind of rekindle and re-spark our marriage and all that stuff. Although there's nothing wrong with our marriage, but the job that he came from was so hard, we never really got to spend time together for like 2.5, 3 years. He worked for 3 years straight with only like 6 weeks off every 3-4 months. So we were basically apart 99% of the time, and his job required him to stay at work for 3 months straight. So basically I was just alone, just me and my dog. Didn't really have any, you know, any time with my husband. He was always extremely tired, which is very understandable if you know the type of job he does. I don't really speak too much about my husband because he's very, very, very private, and with his job, he doesn't like the attention or the spotlight like I do. Like, I mean, I don't like attention or the spotlight, but just the job that I do, he prefers to just not be a part of it in front of the camera. Oh my skin looks so dark compared to my body, and I promise you, once I add bronzer and everything, it'll come together. But if I put on a darker shade, I feel like it'll be too dark. Or maybe not, I can try a different shade. But yeah, basically we came from doing a job that was extremely hard, and we just wanted something that wasn't going to be that hard. Like, we wanted something easy, something relaxing, something that we can work on, you know, working on building us and just dealing and getting to know each other all over again. Basically, we just wanted a romantic situation for 3 years, right? But when we got here, COVID, all that stuff. So essentially we were supposed to move here in April, but because of COVID and everything, it got pushed back to July, and it got pushed back to July. So we get here in July and we had to self-quarantine for 14 days, which is fine. We knew that was going to happen. You know, we knew we would have to self-quarantine. We knew we would have to do all of that stuff. It's not a big deal because we already expected. So we did our 14-day quarantine. Now, mind you, Japan didn't have any cases here. They had been cleared of COVID for like 4 months in a row, 4 months straight with no cases, no problems. So we're thinking, while we were in the States, we're thinking like, we can't wait to get out of the States because it's so much craziness going on with COVID. Like, in Japan, there's no cases, there's no nothing, right? So we're like, we can't wait to leave and get to Japan because we will be able to start our life and actually have fun, because Japan has no restrictions. Like, Japan isn't dealing with COVID because COVID don't exist over there. They've been clean of cases for like ever, right? So I'm trying to find my brush. So basically we get here and we do our 2-week quarantine, and the day we get off of quarantine. So here in Japan, quarantine is basically you cannot go into any establishments, you can't go into any stores, you have to stay in your apartment building, you have to stay in your hotel for 14 days. Anything you need, somebody will bring it to you. You do not leave your hotel room. So that's basically what we were dealing with. So we were stuck in a hotel for 14 days after being on a plane for 3 days, right? So we were just stuck in a hotel for 14 days. I don't know what's happening with my makeup today, but I'm not feeling it. Ugh. Okay. But yeah, so we were stuck in our hotel room for 14 days, and you know, we just couldn't really do anything or leave our hotel. We can go for a walk, but that was about it. And even then, if you go on a walk, you have to like social distance and not go into any stores or anything like that. So we did that for the 14 days, and then after the 14 days, literally the day we got off quarantine, the country shut back down. I guess some people that were supposed to be coming here to go on a deployment decided it was a good idea to go to a party, and they went to a party, and everybody that was at the party ended up getting coronavirus. And it just so happened that the people that were at the party were the people that are supposed to be going on a deployment with my husband. So I don't know why that just made me emotional. Like, he leaves in 3 weeks. Wow. Okay, so they were supposed to, you see how my voice getting shaky, I'm about to cry. Okay, so they were supposed to, they went on a boat, they went to a party or whatever, and they got people sick. They ended up actually getting sick. So the military decided to shut the country, like to shut everything back down. So the day we got off of quarantine, we had to go back and quarantine again, right? So that was for 2 weeks. We got here June 24th, and we got off of quarantine July 9th. So we moved into our apartment building July 9th, and then that same day, they shut everything back down. So now we can't go anywhere again. Mind you, I haven't even been to the beach. If you know anything about Japan, their water is extremely clear, like like the Bahamas or clearer than the Bahamas if you've ever been. I've never been. I've never even seen clear water. This would have been my first time seeing it, but because of everything that happened, they shut everything down. So we haven't been able to do anything. When I say anything, I haven't been able to go out in town and eat at like a regular restaurant. I live on a military base, but I haven't been able to go out in town to eat or try the food out in town or go into a decoration store or a home decor store to like start decorating my apartment. I haven't been able to do any of that because of everything that's going on. So the military placed restrictions on everybody and said, hey, because this happened, we have to restrict you because it happened on the base that I live on or whatever. Like it happened like that. So they're like, hey, we have to restrict you. You cannot go into any establishments. Like you have to follow these orders because you're here on orders and we're responsible for you, blah, blah, blah. So basically they shut everything down. We can't go anywhere, can't go into any stores or anything like that. And even though I'm not in the military, I still have to abide by those rules because my husband sponsors me to be here basically. So anything I do is reflection on him. So if I go out in town and I get coronavirus, or if I go out in town and get in trouble, it doesn't reflect on me, it reflects on him and he gets in trouble. Girl, I thought I heard something. And he gets in trouble. So it's kind of like I can't even really do anything at this point. And it's just really, really frustrating because we've been here for a month and we got here thinking, we came here with the expectations of thinking that this is going to be like a vacation for us, like a 3-year, 2-year vacation, and we're just going to be relaxed and just able to just enjoy each other's company and, you know, all that stuff. And then we get here and it's the complete opposite. Like it's worse than California. I honestly rather be in the States than be here because Japan is extremely strict. Like they are so strict, like it is ridiculous. Like I don't know what the alcohol limit is or the like if you get pulled over you have to do a breathalyzer in the States is, but here it's 0.03, which is not even a whole beer, not even anything. Like that's just an example of how strict Japan is. Like it is ridiculously strict here and I did not expect that, like especially with coronavirus, like on top of having to deal with that here and then you have to deal with their restrictions. So I've just been feeling very overwhelmed, sis. Like I've been like really in a bad place. Like my voice is getting shaky, I'm trying not to cry. I've just been in like a bad place the past month because I just feel so restricted. Like I feel restricted, I feel like I can't do anything, I feel stuck. I literally feel stuck. Like, and I keep telling my husband like I'm going back to the States, like I'm not dealing with this, but that's not fair, you know? Like we came here together, like he has to deal with it just as much as I do. Although I feel like it's a little easier for him. I feel like it's not as rough on him as it is for me because I work from home. So I'm home all the time. And then when he gets off work, I be wanting to go out, but we can't go out. So, you know, like I try not to like take it out on him or make it seem like, you know what I mean? Like he's not a help to me or anything like that. But y'all, I'm just frustrated and the only thing I can do is really like bury myself into work, and that's basically what I've been trying to do, like just bury myself into work and just not have to worry about anything, not have to think about it. And then it sucks because I'm just venting, y'all. I'm so sorry. But I feel like we friends, like, you know, we homegirls, like I feel like I could talk to you, right? Like I hope I can talk to y'all. If not, let me know in the comments and I'll never do this again. But it also sucks because we've been here a month and we kind of had a feeling he was going to go on a deployment. We already knew, we were briefed, we were told that it was going to happen. And that was fine. But the thing that changed is coronavirus. So we've been here for a month and we haven't been able to do anything. So we've been stuck in the house every single day and we're going to be stuck in the house even when he leaves and goes on deployment. So it's just like, it's frustrating because I just feel like I can't even enjoy my time with my husband before he leaves. Like I can't even have a little bit of experiences here with him before he leaves. Like I wanted to like go on experiences and like try new foods and like see the water and like take pictures at the beach, send it to our family. Like I wanted to be able to do stuff like that with my husband before he left. But we can't even do that. So I haven't been able to see the water. I haven't been able to eat out in town or anything like that. Neither one of us have been able to do anything. So we haven't even tried not a single Japanese dish. And we've been here for, it's August now. We've been here for a month, 2 months almost. You know what I mean? So I'm struggling, y'all, so keep me in y'all prayers, honey. Like, comment on these videos so I got somebody to talk to, because I'm out here by myself, and I'm about to be by myself literally for 2 months because my husband is leaving. And you know, 2 months is nothing. If you guys know me, which you guys probably don't because I don't talk about it, but my husband we've been together for 7 years. He has deployed 4 times in a row out of the 7 years that we've been together, and his deployments are typically 9 months long. So imagine that, right? They're 9 months long, but this deployment is 2 months long. So I'm like, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not that, like, it's 2 months, it'll be fine, but I'm just worried about my mental health because I'm in another country. It's not as easy as it was before. Before, I was in North Carolina when he was deployed, so it's easier for me to, you know, jump on a plane and just be like, I'm gonna go home for a couple weeks to see my family, because I'm like kind of in a depression here because my husband's not here, I'm by myself, I'm in another state, I don't know nobody, right? That's easier to do. You buy a little $600 plane ticket, sis, and you go home. But in Japan, it's not that easy because I'm 6,000 miles away, and it's not that easy to just get on a plane and just go home, and it ain't that cheap. It's almost $2,000 to buy a plane ticket, and I'm just really struggling trying to figure out how to, I don't know why I'm about to cry, ew. I'm struggling trying to figure out how to keep myself afloat when he's not here, especially because I can't do anything. It's not like, oh, he's not here, but I can go out in town, I can go to the beach every day, and I can blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not even that, because I can't even do that. Like, I can't even go out in town or go run around the city and explore and travel by myself. Like, I had this whole thing, like, when he leaves, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go travel, and I'm gonna go see different parts of the island, and I'm gonna drive and just go places and just see things. But I really can't do any of that because some people decided to be stupid and go party, and now the whole country is shut down for all military personnel. That's just what it is. So I'm really just, like I said, struggling and trying to figure out how to cope with everything. And I'm trying to figure out how not to fall into a depression, but it's easier said than done. Like, I just keep thinking in my head something that my mother-in-law told me. She always, before we moved here, we stayed at his parents' house for like 3-4 months, just hung out with everybody because we knew we were leaving. But she always told me, like, depression can come, but she can't stay. So she can come, she can have her moment, but she gotta go. Like, she can't stay in here, she can't deal with that. And oh, I miss her. I miss her so much. But yeah, that's basically what she would tell me, like, depression can come, but she can't stay. So I'm trying to figure out how to get depression out of here. I don't know why I'm gonna cry. I cannot cry. I'm doing my makeup. Like, I haven't even set my concealer. I'm such a baby. Wow, ew. This is annoying to be crying on camera. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I don't really necessarily feel like I'm depressed, but I feel like I know what it feels like to be headed down that road of depression. So I'm trying to figure out what to do and how to deal with it and how to cope and all that good stuff. Just so that, for my sanity, right? So basically, that's why I'm feeling down. That's why I'm frustrated. So I need you guys to, like, give me some encouraging words down below. Like, when I'm asking for you guys to talk to me in the comments, like, I really mean, like, talk to me, because I'm going crazy. Like, I don't have no friends out here. I don't have no family. I don't have no friends in general. Like, 0 friends. I don't have a best friend. I don't have a home girl. Like, I have nothing. Like, 0, zilch, nothing. So I have nobody to talk to. And sometimes you don't really want to talk to family about problems, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to just call up your homegirl and be like, bitch, let me talk to you about something, because I'm fucking going through it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry to curse, but that's how I feel. Like, I just want to talk to a friend. I just want to talk to a homegirl. But at the same time, I don't trust people. Like, it's not that easy for me to just be like, oh, we're friends, like, I trust you. Like, no, like, it's not that simple. So that's what I'm struggling with. So yeah, I've been blending this concealer out, y'all. I done put on like 4 layers of concealer because I'm just talking. But yeah, that's basically how I'm feeling. A lot of you guys are asking me, how am I liking Japan? And that's my answer. I'm really not that fond of it. Like, I really do not like it that much. Like, I don't like it. Like, this is not the experience that I thought I was gonna have being here. I thought it was gonna be completely different. I was expecting something completely different, so to get here and that not be what it is, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to deal with this. yeah, so it's like I don't know how to really deal with this. I don't really know what to say because I'm kind of just like stuck at the moment. So yeah, that's basically what it is. I'm really trying to really like figure this out and just to figure out what I want to do. I don't want to go home. I do want to go home, but I don't want to go home, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to always feel like I got to run home back to the States when something goes wrong. Like, I want to try to figure it out for myself and see what I can do, because this is the life that I chose. And it's not fair that I get to run home and my husband can't. Like, he can't just get up and leave. Like, he can't just be like, oh, I'm having a hard time here, I'm going home. Like, this is my home, you know? Like, so I'm trying to figure out how to be okay and how to accept that this is my reality right now. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out because, you know, I'm really struggling, but I just pray about it every night, and I just, you know, tell God my problems, and he knows what I need. He knows whatever, and I know that this is probably for a reason. Maybe he has me stuck in the house so that I can actually work on my YouTube channel, and maybe he's about to bless me or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's basically what I'm dealing with. But on the bright side, I'm really starting to be happy with my YouTube channel. I'm starting to be happy with like my setup, the fact that I have lighting and everything. Like, it makes me motivated to want to work, and it just makes me excited about life and excited about what my future holds for me. So yeah, I'm really excited about that because I'm really working hard and doing everything that I can to up my YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm happy about that. It's just, you know, the other stuff. So even though I'm going through it right now, I just figured, look, I'm just gonna work my butt off, and I'm just gonna drown myself into work. Like, when my husband leaves and goes deploy and all that stuff, I'm gonna just drown myself into work, because I really want to make something of myself, and I really want him to see, like, you married somebody who is, you know, trying to make it for themselves, like trying to do better with their life, and that's what I want. So I'm just gonna be focusing mainly on work, and that's really it. That's really all I can think about right now. So yeah, anytime I start feeling stressed or down, I just be like, go do work. Like, go work, go do something work related, go edit a video, go film a video, go do whatever you gotta do, because that's the only thing that you have to rely on at the moment. Like, that's all you really have right now, so go do that. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Basically my stories. So yeah, I'm gonna apply some bronzer. When I first got this bronzer, I thought I wasn't gonna like it because I felt like it wasn't bronzing my skin, but it's actually really good. I really like it. And I like it because it's like natural. Like, it gives you like it bronzes you, but it's very natural, very subtle. And it has, you guys can see like the little sheen on the top of my cheeks. So I really like that about this bronzer. At first I didn't like it because I'm like, it's not dark enough, but I forget bronzer and contour are two different things. So I'm just bronzing up my skin. And this is the new bronzer, by the way, by NARS. This is in the shade Laguna. So yeah, if you guys haven't tried this bronzer, I highly recommend it. It is so good. So good. But yeah, y'all, that's basically what I've been dealing with. I'm really trying to make Japan the best experience that I could possibly make it. I've heard nothing but great things about Japan, which is one of the main reasons that we picked moving here. We've heard nothing but great things about it. It's just right now, it's a hard time. And I know it's not just a hard time for us. Like, I know a lot of places are having a hard time. A lot of places are still shut down, but it's just different, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not, we didn't have this intention when we came here. Like, the country was open, everything was fine. So to get here and it's completely different, baby, it threw me for a loop. I'm gonna go back in with raw sienna because I feel like it's a little too pink. Like, I almost look like I have the pink eye, and that's not what I want. So I'm gonna just kind of tone it down a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. I told you I don't really like bright colors or anything like that. Like, I'm into like the neutrals. I don't really want nothing bright. Perfect. I'm gonna go in with Just Peachy, but I'm gonna mix it with American Beauty. So I'm gonna go American Beauty, Just Peachy. Cause I really want a matte blush. I didn't want anything with shimmer. Yeah, that's pretty. I just wanted like a really matte blush. I don't really know much about blush. I just know that I like it. It's cute. And then I'm gonna spray my face. I'm not setting it, I'm just spraying it first. This is the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh spray. So I'm gonna spray this, and then I have another setting spray that I'm gonna use at the end. And then I'm just take my sponge and just tap all of that in. I think that's all for my makeup, really. I think I just need to set my face. I'm gonna set my face with my Huda Beauty. This is Resting Boss Face. So I'm gonna set my face with that. I always forget to set my face before I do my hair. So yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you head over to my Instagram and subscribe and follow me on Instagram as well. I will have everything linked down below. All the products I use will be linked down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to watch another video. There's 2 right here. Take your pick, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Rock me, baby.
Well, how do you like it?
Yeah. Honestly, I can tell that you're frustrated. Been a minute since you dated.